So Holmes from his 7. Holmes through. Holmes still going. And Holmes is gone.
But it's Darnay Holmes, the other number 1 for the Bruins. A pick 6.
The ball popped out. Darnay Holmes, what a heads-up play from behind.
Oh, there is no doubt he is one of the dogs in the conference, never shy when it comes to creating contact. Darnay Holmes is with us right now. We'll be able to see him and his teammates, UCLA's Spring Football Showcase. We got you covered Saturday, 11 a.m. Pacific time on Pac-12 Network. And Darnay, appreciate you giving us a couple minutes here. You saw some of the highlights. I got to know, from year 1 with Chip Kelly to year 2, just how different is the vibe around this football team right now?
Thanks for having me, first and foremost. Love the Pac-12. Glad I was here, be able to play in this beautiful system. But just having Chip Kelly, he held us accountable, you know. He makes sure we improve every day. He makes sure that we hold ourselves to a high standard.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned some of that improvement, because a year ago there were some rough times earlier in the season, and then late in the year there were so many close games. I think it was 3 and 4 down the stretch that you guys finished, and a lot of those games 7 points or less. What's the point of emphasis right now in this offseason as you prepare for next year to be able to get over the hump this upcoming year?
Make sure we don't hurt ourselves, you know. We practice a lot of situations that we were a part of last year and we weren't ready for, but this year, for sure, we're going to be ready for all the situations that's thrown at us, you know. We're just going to keep on improving each and every day and just play fast and play smart when we're on the field.
Darnay, in terms of the defense specifically, where's the improvement got to come? Statistically speaking, the rankings will say one thing from a year ago, but as you assess what you need to do this upcoming season, what are some of those things that absolutely need to improve on that side of the football?
Us just trusting each other, you know, trusting each other, playing with the mentality that no matter what's going on, we're going to put our best foot forward. So last year, when things got hard, we folded within ourselves, but this year we know that we have greatness within. So when things are being thrown our way, we're going to stay 10 toes down and not crack and not fold.
Offensively, Darnay, you match up against this team's offense in practice. DTR, what can we expect from his growth this upcoming season?
You can expect a lot of confidence, you know, a lot of taking shots, a lot of trusting his receivers, a lot of operating smoothly. You know, he's a smooth guy. He's a cool cat off the field, and he's making sure that he hold his offense together. And we make sure that we hold him together as well.
Do you guys have conversations about leadership? I mean, I know you're, like I introduced you, you're one of the dogs on that defense, there's no doubt. Do you have conversations with some of the offensive guys about leadership, like a guy like DTR, and how they can essentially follow your lead on what you're doing on the defensive side?
We got a thing that no matter how old you are, no matter what class you're in, you know, you can lead, you could have a voice. So DTR started to have a voice, you know. It came a point in time I had to let him know, like, you should speak up. You have a voice, you know. Let people know your insight and let people know how educated you are and how driven you are. So he's definitely speaking up a lot more, and a lot of other guys are speaking up too.
Darnay, what do you want to get out of Saturday's Spring Showcase?
Truthfully, just to show our support system that we have been working. We have been doing things that we should do, and that we hold ourselves to a high expectation, so we're going to make sure we don't disappoint ourselves first.
Well, once again, you were an absolute monster last season. Those 3 interceptions obviously led the team, and I always say it, whenever I watch you play, man, you have no problem getting into the thick of things on defense. Stay healthy, obviously, this offseason. Can't wait to see you in week number 1 around the corner. Before we even get there, though, we got that Spring Showcase, and we got it right here on Pac-12 Network. Thanks again, Darnay.
Appreciate you lots.